Hello friends and welcome back to another episode of Ice and Fire. Now with 200% more bunny rabbits. We've got a bit of a problem here. The bunny rabbits are kind of getting out of control. They are all over the place. They're kind of causing frame drops, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure we have enough of them now to collect the feet that we need. So bunny lovers, you might want to close your eyes for a minute. So I think it's like a 5 or a 10% chance, whoops, I got my grass, to get a foot from a rabbit. I don't know how many we have so far, and it's hard to say how many we're going to need to tame the hippogriff. Alright, I've left a few rabbits alive in here, not many, but enough where we can breed them up if we need to again. But we have gotten a total of 35 raw rabbit, 32 rabbit hide, and 8 rabbit feet. Is that going to be enough? I don't know. I feel like it's a pretty good start though, so I say let's go try to find us a hippogriff, huh? But before we leave, I should probably also unload my backpack because I went back down in the mine and cleared out that area that we found down in the new cave system. Got almost another stack of iron, which is nice, so we should be good on iron for a while. And I've cooked up 42 cod for us to take on this expedition because I fished long enough to get a saddle, so we do have a saddle for our hippogriff. I have gone ahead and smelted up our 8 silver ore that we had into ingots, and I was checking in JEI, and it looks like, sadly, although the armor looks really cool, it is actually also slightly worse than iron, so the stuff that we have now is going to be better. I probably will make a sword though, because I've heard that this works really well against the ghosts, and I do want to try to tackle a ghost at some point, so I'm still glad that we have it. And can I just say that this house is getting very cramped. I put furnaces here and another chest in, and there's hardly any room for me anymore. So we are definitely going to have to get started on some sort of a starter base soon before my chests completely fill up. But today, I feel like the hippogriff should be our first goal because I want to be able to travel a little faster. It's going to make some of the other things in the game much easier. All right, start of a brand new day. Let's go back to the mountains and see if we can find a hippogriff. No hippogriffs yet, but I did find these, which are another simple farming plant. One of the few ones that shows up as a wild variant and not just as a seed when you break the grass. You can right-click these and it'll give you the seeds, and another little one will show up there. I think it's quinoa? Yeah, quinoa. Oh, here we go. We found one. We found one. Now we just have to wait for it to land and throw the feet at it. And it can take a while for them to land, so we're going to be chasing it for a while. Okay, I think it's up there on the hill. Or maybe that's a bee. I guess we're going to find out. Oh, there it is. No. Where are you going? Come back. Come on, land. Okay. Did it land? Where are you? Hi. Eat the feet. No, don't attack me. No. Goodbye, hippogriff. Out over the ocean, never to be seen again. Where are you even gonna land out there? There's nowhere to land. Oh, sad days. We've come a long ways from home too. We're like at the edge of the mountain range here. Ooh, but look what we have here. It's not a hippogriff, but that definitely looks like another ice and fire structure over there. I suppose going across the desert is going to be the best way to get there and see what that is. What is in this thing? I see chests. If there's loot, there's got to be something nasty in there. Bones. Oh my god. What? A Cyclops, I guess? That looks terrifying. How dangerous is it? I got a bad feeling about this. I have a really bad feeling about this. It runs pretty fast, but it doesn't seem like... Oh, it's got really long reach. Long reach. Okay, noted. Either that or I backed into the cactus. I probably just backed into the cactus. Do you think we can take it? I am not super encouraged by our chances, but I think if I put my rabbit's feet and all my other like really valuable, I mean, not that I have a lot of like really valuable stuff right now, but oh, there's all my arrows. I have no more. Wool? That's weird. Hi, you have a bunch of sheep over here. That's kind of strange, mister. I have no more arrows. Yeah, he's too tall to be able to get out of there, I think. That's good luck for me. Oh, now he's inside the fence, or is he? Can he get out of the fence? I know so little about these. What? What just happened? footage. I have no idea what happened there. He killed me in one hit, though. I definitely did not have good enough gear to take him on. Okay, I think we're going to have to count that gear as a loss. I lost it right inside his lair, and I died in one hit. But fortunately, we have plenty more iron, so I'll just be able to make new iron gear. No hippogriffs so far. They just keep getting away from me. But I have found 2 chickens and brought them back with leads I got from a wandering trader. Don't ask how I obtained them. And now we will have eggs, so we'll at least be able to make our squash casserole and have a better way of healing, which should definitely help with these boss battles some. And I realize that I am dying a lot to these mobs. It's actually rather embarrassing. And I think it's definitely a question of not having the right equipment for the job. So I think maybe we need to change our focus. If we can't get to a hippogriff right now, maybe I should go out and try to find a dragon skeleton, because I can get dragon bones and at least make myself better weapons from that, which should help matters. Of course, as soon as I decide that I'm not chasing hippogriffs anymore, another one shows up, this time in the desert. He's lower to the ground, so maybe, just maybe, swim faster. No! Why is this my life? Come on. And there's a dragon skeleton too. That's like 2 in 1. Come on. Eat. Yes. 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 Yes, it's sitting. I think that means we've got it. And check this out. There's also a dragon skeleton right here. This is the other thing I was looking for. So if you right click this with an empty hand, it throws bones at you, and you also get the skull. And it looks like this was a stage 2. This was a small one, but we can use these bones to make weapons. See? Dragon bone sword, 8. Does a lot better. I think we might still need witherbone. Yeah, I'm guessing we're going to need to go to the nether to get that, which is kind of a scary prospect, but we'll get there when we get there. In the meantime, hello there, little friend. Please tell me I brought my saddle with me. Yes, I brought my saddle. I came prepared like that. Oh, yes. Let's F5 that. Yes. Wow, they're really fast. And this is it. This is home right over here. We weren't that far away at all, but look how much quicker we can move now with the hippogriff. This is great. We're going to be able to explore things a lot easier. We're going to be able to get away from mobs easier. We'll be able to find points of interest. Fantastic. I will need to make this guy a place to live. The graveyard base is getting too small. It's definitely not going to fit my hippogriff and me. And I was running out of room inside that little house anyway, so I think it's time to move out and up. There's this awesome little hill behind our place, and I'm just going to go ahead here and clear out a bunch of these trees. This will get us wood that we can use to build the house, and also space that we can use to build on, because it kind of feels nice, I think, to make the hippogriff like a little stable on top. Sky axis, have this beautiful view of the flower forest all around us and the desert off this way. It's just a really neat spot. So I'm going to work on this, and then we'll get to work building. I'm going to also grab some of this maple wood. You've probably seen this in the background in a couple of my videos. This is another tree that comes from the premium wood mod, and it grows in forests and in flower forests, and it's got these really pretty leaves to it. But the wood also has this kind of orangey cast to it, which is kind of neat. It's kind of close to oak, but it's a little bit different, and maybe I can work this into our build as well. Gonna grab some saplings so I can plant some of these since they're not the most common. Trees are more or less cleared. I'm gonna take a couple layers of dirt off the top of this hill just to give us a little more space. And I've also constructed a cow pen over here because there were just a couple cows chilling on the top of this hill. And they're gonna make wonderful bookshelves and food. I mean, you're gonna be wonderful pets. Yes, yes you will. Welcome to the mess. This house has been giving me so much trouble. I've been working on it. I've been reworking on it. I've been reworking on it. And it just doesn't quite want to come together. Have you guys ever had that happen with a build where like you kind of have an idea, but no matter what you do, like it just doesn't seem to quite snap together? And then one day it does. At least I'm hoping one day it will. But this is what we have so far. It's mostly just a foundation because I keep changing up the walls. I'm not quite sure what I'm wanting to do with these. It's interesting. I don't know what style you would call this. Like I think I kind of had the idea to start with fantasy medieval, but I don't think it's really coming out very fantasy medieval. Then again, I've never been very good at like sticking to one theme. What I do have, hopefully, is a place to put our hippogriff. My inventory is a mess. So if I get on our hippogriff around on this side, I have, hopefully, can he fit? Please tell me he fits. Oh my God, I feel so bad. There we go. A little hippogriff stable. There you go, buddy. It's actually bigger than it needed to be. So I did at least finish this part of it, if nothing else, and I will keep working on the other things. And the sun is going down. Time to take a nap. There are some modded blocks in here. This is the maple flooring. This is what it looks like. It's got kind of an orangier cast compared to the oak. I really like it. This is stained planks. This is something you can do with cork. You can take any kind of wood. Here, let me show you. Stained planks. So you can take any type of wood. Well, okay, let me find something like an actual block. Here we go. So you take any kind of planks from any type of wood and you add one piece of dye and it'll give you stained planks of that type. And they're very pastel colored, which gives you a lot more building options. This is amazing. I didn't know this existed before. So this type here, this is light gray. And I mean, most of the flowers around here that look white are actually light gray. So I'm pretty sure like those flowers are light gray. It's pretty easy common to find up in this biome. So it was no problem at all to make these. And it just has a neat look. The white was kind of bright, but the light gray is really cool, I think. And these blocks over here that I have used on the foundation are cobblestone bricks. They are very easy to make. I use them in Nomadic Life, but in case you weren't around for that series, it's just a 1-for-1 recipe. So you take 4 cobblestone in a crafting table and it'll give you the same number of cobblestone bricks. Very simple to make, very pretty. Easy to get as an early resource for like a starter house in modded. And while I was working at the top of the hill, it looks like all of our crops have grown up down here, which is great. I've got a lot more onions planted just to kind of even it out, and I do believe now the onions were the limiting factor. Well, other than the chickens that I've also been breeding up. And we should now be able to make, there it is, squash casserole. Yum! Doesn't that look good? That looks delicious. That's going to be a big improvement over our other food. And I think that is where we are going to call this episode, my friends. A little shorter, but I did a lot of work on the house off camera. I hope you understand. We got a lot accomplished, though. We have a hippogriff finally, which is amazing. We have better food. We have a better place to live. But before we go, just one thing I want to go over quick. This series is probably going to be updating slower for a while. I have something else very exciting and new coming to my channel that I'm very eager to share with you all. It's going to be fantastic. I love ice and fire, and this new thing has ice and fire in it as well. So don't worry, you will not be entirely bereft. But for now, that is going to be it. Thank you all so very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like rating down below and consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I will see you soon with the next video. Bye for now.